We're back. We are back in Viscera Cleanup. We're back. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. So, I thought I'd do a bit of a proper intro to this because there might be people on YouTube that are kind of clicking and being like, what's this? What's happening? I don't mind this game. Who's this person? So, I am Michael Porter. I go by the video game fanatic, and welcome to my channel. I make videos about gaming and I stream. Now, this is a series that I have done in the past in which I'm attempting to get 100% on all the Viscera Cleanup levels, and I've done a bunch. So you see, that's 105, that's 101, 102, 101, 102, 107. So far the ones I've played, all over 100. It involves knowing how to do and what to do and when to do. And as I'm coming back from a little bit of from cleaning train stations, I am now going to be back in here, and I thought I'd pick this level because I've seen it before. It's really a small level, and it says there the average length is only an hour. So I'm going to be playing it for possibly 2 hours, and I'm basically going to be playing it until it's clean today. Hopefully, I've only got about 2 hours to play, so hopefully it'll take less than 2 hours. So let's get in, and we'll see how this one goes. Now, hold on, let's have a look. This Drury Research and Storage Facility has a long record of minor psychological incidents due to the isolation and cold. But even so, details regarding the events that decimated the facility are sketchy at best. An alien. Where'd it go? Oh, an alien organism is suspected to be involved. However, the junior recon team is certain that it no longer possesses a threat. I mean, it doesn't. You can't put ... at the end. I know it doesn't, because there is no fighting in this. Already there are multiple blah 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 blah. Good luck. Okay, fine. And yeah, so this is the game. Now, if you've never seen this game before, where have you been? Basically, I am cleanup, as the name suggests, and as such, let's just move my mic a bit. And I'll talk about audio in a minute, because you're probably thinking, I can't hear the game. You are correct. You cannot hear the game. But yeah, so I've got a mop. I have my hands. And that is the majority of what I'm going to be using to clean up today. Now, you also have a little scanner. This lets us know if there are things that we have missed, and there will always be things that we have missed. We will never not miss. And that's the kind of thing that we are cleaning up today. So if you've got a bit of a weak constitution, then I would suggest this is probably not the game for you. But thank you for stopping by. There better not be things in these bushes like bullet casings, because I will not be happy. You also often find there are places to store things. So this is where we've got to bring... Yeah, hold on, I saw it. Okay, there you go. So all the barrels have to be put in this area here. And all of this stuff is important for a high score at the end. So you don't have to do the barrels. However, if you would like 100%, you want to do the barrels. Oh. There we go. So, yes, audio. Now, I don't know what's going on with my audio, but I'm getting a little bit annoyed at it. So basically, yes, I stream 3 days a week. And to stream I use Wirecast. Now, I had quite a bit of problems with audio in the past. And I was just under the impression it was because... Let's see, footprints. Well, I'm not going to clean anything yet. I haven't found the bucket dispenser. So there's a lift there. There's my bucket dispenser. Right, so we'll put this one down as that one's ready to go. There we go. I haven't found an incinerator either. That's alright, we'll worry about that later when we need to. For the moment, I'm just going to get rid of these footprints, splatter prints that kind of go behind here, and we'll see what it's leading us to. Person. Okay, so now you see these things are to signify that this person died. It's like their dog tags. You have to put them in this little machine here. And again, you don't have to, but it gives you points. But you see, now I need the incinerator. So in fact, let me just clean these bits up as we go along as well. But yeah, you know, I've been using Wirecast for a little while now. And before a little while ago, I was using USB headphones that have a microphone attached. Now, I wasn't using that microphone, but there was a microphone attached. And I believe, if I have to be honest, that microphone is what was affecting my audio in the past. Because it was registering that I had a microphone, but I just wasn't using it. And I think that was causing problems. So I changed the fixture setting for it so that it was only being connected via the 3.5 audio jack. And that seemed to fix my issues. I haven't had problems with audio for like a month or two now. It's been pretty solid and I've been pretty happy, I must say. Well, there's the rubbish bin. Is that the furnace over there? Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. We found our furnace. Okay, well then let's... In fact, let's start with the body we just found. Fingers crossed it won't fall apart on us. Gonna get blood all over the walls. I can sense it. Oh, I didn't. Oh wow. Okay. Well, that surprised me. We got it in! Haha! We didn't touch or walk in anything. Well, that was definitely a surprise. But yeah, recently I have discovered that probably last week was the first week. I found out that last week none of the audio worked at all. For every stream, none of them worked. Now I have playing currently a audio file which is a music song, and it is royalty free, so I can play it as much as I want and there's no issues whatsoever. But I only have the one, so all last week I was playing this song and now I'm playing it again today. So the one thing I need to do is I need to find different music that is royalty free so that I can at least have different tunes for different days. That kind of makes sense. But it's annoying because I know that you can't hear the audio in the game, and that's frustrating for me and for you. So I'm going to keep trying. If I can't get it sorted by the end of this week, next week I might be using different audio device, but we'll see. Okay, so if you haven't seen this before, these are letters that are left behind from people. And they're rubbish, but it's fun to read, so you may have already read this. I think I'm the last one left. They killed each other one by one, or it killed them, I don't know. This thing, whatever it is, we unleashed it and now we're playing... Oh, now we're paying the price. I can't get to the mess hall. I haven't had a drink in 3 days. I don't feel so hot. Ha ha ha, did I make a joke? Bye-bye, letter. Oh, it didn't go in. There you go. So yeah, that's the point of those letters. They're just there to make people laugh. So that's that area done. Now, there is nothing over here. Or over here. So we'll deal with this person that's over here. And then that's this whole area done. Now, like I said, there's a chance that some of these... There's a chance that some of these have got, like, muck on them. And there's a chance there are things in these ferns. But I'm just going to leave it for the scanner. Because I'm never going to know. I'm never going to spot them. And then we'll clear that body up over there. Now, obviously, like I said at the beginning, I do stream. I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This week's interesting. If you've never watched my stuff before, this week is going to be fun because I am changing the games up. So today, I'm playing this, which I haven't played in a while. Yeah, essentially, I got to a certain point in this game and then thought, well, it's becoming a bit samey. I don't want to bore anyone, including myself. So I'll give it a little change, but I'll keep the theme of the game going. So I found a game that is train station renovation, and it is essentially the exact same game as this, just less bodies and more mess, really. And you basically clean up and renovate train stations. Sorry about that. And I've been having real fun with that. It's a really enjoyable game. But that is much more limited levels than this is. Much more limited. So I decided I've played a couple. I've done about a month of that game. And now I've come back to this, and then I'll go back and do another month, and then I'll come back to this. I'm just going to kind of chop and change as I go. Alright, so pretty much up to this line is pretty much done, I'd say. Pretty much. Oh, there you go. So you can tell it's done. Yeah, so basically, my streaming is on YouTube and on Twitch, and the Wednesday and Thursdays I stream from 5, and the Tuesdays I stream from 4, because I find these games tend to take longer to play. There's more involved in cleaning and tidying and things, so much more in depth. So I want a little bit more time to do them. The Wednesday and Thursday streams are about an hour long. I don't really want to do more than an hour in those games. But this one I don't mind doing an hour and a half to 2 hours. But it means I need to start a tad earlier. Oh, I knew it. I goddamn knew it. Okay. Right, well, let's go back and clear that up anyway. It just wasn't high enough to get over the ledge. Okay, I think I'm going to do all of that here that I can see first. And it's not upstairs. Well, maybe upstairs as well. Went straight past it. We'll see what we've got going. Oh, nearly ripped that out. Because we've got 2 indoors. You've got that one in there, and then you've got that one over there. Yeah, obviously now today, I think it's just gone 4 o'clock, so technically I am a tad earlier than I was supposed to be. However, it just gives me a bit more time to play, to get this level done. Because I'm back and it's my first kind of level back for a while, I want to try and get as much done as I can. And I'm getting pretty good at this. Flaming Jaguar. Hello. How are you? Yeah, I'm sorry. Essentially, I get so focused that I don't always pay that much attention to the chat. I do. I get there eventually. Put it that way. I do. I get there eventually. So yeah, come along and chat. Say hi. I do love this game. It's one of those where I know there's a lot of people that aren't the biggest fan of like cleaning, shall we say, but I'm the kind of person that not only do I not enjoy it, but I'm happy to do it. I'm also the kind of person, as you can see, that likes to do these things in nice little squares because they fit. And if I found a barrel that doesn't fit that shape, I would be annoyed. And I know there are. There are blue barrels that are slightly taller. Okay. Oh yes, thank you so much for the follow, Flaming Jaguar. That's very, very nice of you. Welcome. That in there. It's very nice. Now, this is me trying to get 100% because I wondered if it was, not if it was possible. Oh, there's another one. What's this? This is crates. Okay. There's one for crates as well. Well, I haven't seen that as many crates, so there's a lot more barrels. There's a lot more barrels. But yeah, I've obviously I saw a lot of people play this game, and I thought to myself, this was like the kind of game that I would enjoy. I should maybe give it a try. And then I thought, well, surely if it's a game for multiple people, it's going to take me forever. It's going to take me too long to really get 100% on any of these levels. But then when I tried one, I found out that not only was it possible, it doesn't take that long, really. And yeah, I have this part of my brain that needs to have things in order. That things have to go in certain places, they have to look correct. And it kind of helps me to complete these. I love the skinned humans. Lovely. Yeah, very, very much. Very, very much. And yeah, I have been called upon in the past to clean other things, other people's houses and things, just because it's, yeah, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it better than most people, because I will do what I can to make sure that it is correct. And a lot of the time, it may look like you're making more of a mess to start with, but if you go into a room and it is 100% mess, it's very difficult to clean that without not moving that mess to somewhere else. You have to move it somewhere. Okay, that's going to be a used one now. Yeah, you have to move it somewhere first. So that is going to look more of a mess when you start. There's nothing here. I feel like that means there might be something up there. Yeah, look, there's something up there. So I'm going to have to get up there eventually. I mean, I'm probably going to use the lift and go up all of these just to see, because there's bound to be something up some of these. Been there. So I've now been around all these barrels here. Storage crates, should I say. Let's finish off with the barrels. And then we can bother with a pile of bodies. And then that looks like that's out here is largely getting done very nicely, I think. I did. Oh yeah, that was it. When I saw there was a place for the for this. You know, that is a good idea. Flaming Jaguar. The idea of throwing the bucket, it's something that, yeah, I don't really think about it, but I find what annoys me more, and it does annoy me, is the crap that you can get out of the bucket dispensers, the body parts and things. That annoys me more. And if I can use less buckets, then I would rather use less buckets. That's why I keep this bucket next to the dispenser, because if I come here for a new bucket and my mop is messy and it gives me body parts and they cover this thing in blood, I've got nothing I can clean it with, and it'll just keep dispensing them and keep dispensing them, and I just get more and more frustrated. So I always now keep a bucket next to it, because I have to, really, I have to. Okay, well that was short but definitely sweet. Great to see ya, Flaming Jaguar. I'm streaming Viscera Cleanup every Tuesday for the at least the next 4 or 5 weeks. So yeah, love to see you back. Thank you so much. I think that's just the body pile. See, this is for the little bits, and I'm probably going to need this. So let's bring this here. I don't know that I want to burn the chair though, so I might not. I think that's all of out here done now. Obviously not up the top. I've still got up top to go. What's this? Two more. Okay, so that's 2 more of these, and then it's just the body parts, and then we can venture indoors somewhere. I do want to find out where the item dispenser is, because these things, again, if you haven't seen, these things here are essentially first aid, and they are used for, you need to find a dispenser and dispense the first aid, and then that'll be them done. But the dispenser is going to be in one of the buildings by the look of it, so we'll pick one. In fact, I'll go in both and see. We'll do the one with the dispenser first. Okay, so normally, if you've seen any of my streams before, I tend to do the organisation of the barrels, etc., and the crates last. Normally just because it annoys me more, so I'd rather just deal with that last. But because they're out here, and because they were one of the first things I came up against, I might as well do it now. Plus it is interesting, because I was saying the last time I played this that it feels like all these levels are connected in some way. Like if you maybe follow the story arcs, it's like there are aliens. Well, they weren't necessarily aliens, they were like created in a lab. It was like a science lab, and they created these things, and they then escaped into the sewer and attacked a plant. Not literally like a plant, like a construction plant, because the same bodies were found in there. And it's like, I wonder if it is all connected in that way, or if they just use the same models and they're not really meant to be connected. Alright, well, we've got these things, and I'll lose them in the snow, so I'm going to go and take these now as well. See, every game, like, shift is run. If I press shift, it slows them down. Because I was hoping I would get run, but it's just You would notice a couple of times earlier in this I was pushing shift to run and I was crouching. I'm assuming is what that is. Yeah, I'm also trying not to stand in that because even though it doesn't look like blood, it is definitely something. It looks like it's black, so I have a feeling that I will move footprints around, so I'd rather not. Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's clean this. Lovely. I thought it was. Lovely. Well, that gets rid of the stuff. Now this is a chair. And I don't know if that needs burning or not, so I'm going to wait. Because I can check it on my scanner. And if it does need burning, then I can burn it. Because it's right by the thing anyway. It wouldn't be too much. There we go, we're running out of space in this. And we've got a whole skinned human that is too heavy. Come on. I can hear it. There it is. Okay, there we go. Ugh, I don't know why they get so heavy that I just can't see them. It's really frustrating. But that's okay, we got him. We got him in. Okay, let's get rid of this. Be careful that that one on top doesn't jump out, although I'm sure it'll be okay. Oh, we lost some frames, but always happens when you're burning. I don't mind going backwards and forwards because I'm quite close to the furnace. Lovely. I mean, I count 3, that we were 2 torsos and a whole body. I feel like there should be another... oh yeah, there's a USB over there. I feel like there should be another USB stick here somewhere. I've seen it. There you go. Things are burning. Here we go. Okay, let's burn this one. I wonder why this one's blue. Now there are a bunch of achievements. I'm not even bothering with achievements in this. It doesn't bother me that much. But I know that there are a bunch of achievements in this where there are like to get certain things in that blue case over there. Or to do certain things. And I wonder whether that was one of them. Would make sense. Okay, now let's keep cleaning. And yeah, my advice to kind of cleaning and making sure you've got it all is just keep going. Even after you think it's clean, just keep dousing it with water, because even if there's a little trace that you missed, doing the extra couple will definitely get them. Oh, there's lots of little bits. Alright, let's get another bucket. Thank you. Okay. So now we can just kind of fill this up. See, the problem with the last one was I did fill it up with a lot of bigger bits. There are a couple of bits I probably should have taken manually. Whereas in this instance, I'm taking all of the bits I know fit, and any of the bigger bits will be last, like this. I'm just going to take this. Because like I said, it is literally here, so that's not too bad. And then, yeah, these. That's a big bit. Okay. This is an arm, so this is a bit too big. Lovely. And this bit's too big. Perfect. I can already sense I've got to clean this up before I can get any further in. See, these are quite big parts now, but I can definitely take this. Maybe some of these. In it goes. And then this bit on top, maybe. Oh, could I? That'd be great if I could. Well, so far, the good thing about this... Oh, there we go. Is lack of bullets. I often find it's the bullet casings that tend to be the most frustratingly little bits that I miss. There it is. It's all done. Look at that. All done. So now we're going to take this and we're going to bin this. And I'm going to lose you for a moment. Oh, no, didn't like it. What happened? There you go. I know I'd lose you for a moment. And now we can burn this. Oh, no, don't go over. Oh, good lord. I would have been really angry if I'd have spilt another bucket. I've spilt another bucket. Well, that's alright. It was inside this time, so it didn't affect it. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, that's downstairs of the outside, completely clean and organised. Now I've got to check on top of these crates. So the first thing I need, it's really annoying me. Where are they? Alright, so if the dispenser's in there, I've got to do some cleaning to get in. And I can already see loads of barrels. Why are there loads of barrels? I just want one barrel. I've got too many as it is. I want the chair over. A lot of mess. Oh, bullet hole cleaner. So that means there definitely will be bullet holes. Lovely. Okay, alright, well then let's start up the end here. And I should be able to see both from here. Yeah, I remember that. Up we go. Can't see any from here, that's handy. Oh, it can't because it's obstructed, lovely. There we go, okay. Well, let's just start on this one. Okay, let's, rather than being effective, let's just do it one at a time. Okay, that's a definite no on that one. I cannot get any higher, so they can't say you need to be higher. And down it comes. It's sliding as it's moving. Okay, so these are all connected. So if I just drop this here, and then go up, how is it jammed? I do not know, but I can't see anything there, so I'm going to say that's fine. So that's that and that. Nothing on top of those. Now, do we think there's any back? Nope, can't get up on those back there. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so that's all of those storage crates dealt with. So, we are now going to move to... Can't get on top of that yellow one. From this, well, we can kind of. We're going to go up here. And we should be able to see, I can't see anything being on this little sliver on this end of yellow. It fell over. And it collapsed. Thank you so much. And I'm wedged in it. Wasn't that great? Alright, so we're going to put you this side instead, I suppose. In fact, I need to clean my mop, because my mop My mop's okay for now. I think there's no dead body here anyway. I think there's one coming up. Yeah, I think there's one body on top, and I don't think there'll be anything else on the rest of these. But I am going to have a little look. Nope. Definitely can't see anything on that little edge. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to say there's nothing on... I'm going to say there's nothing up there. I'm going to say there's nothing up there. I'm making an executive decision. And if I do my scanning later, then I will have to deal with it there and then. Okay, so we're going to have to move this out slightly. It is not obstructed. Again, I'm going to have to do the end. I'll jump right over. Yeah, I think that one up there. And with that, as annoying as it might be, I feel like I'm going to drop the body parts off there, clean all around. Because then, even though the bodies will make marks on the floor, it'll just be easier all around. Okay, so nothing up here. And, yeah, nothing. Just from looking here. Again, I can't see anything on either of those. So I'm going to say no. Or on that blue. I can't see anything up on the blue either. So I'm just going to go for the yellow, I think. That's the point. I'm going to make an executive decision. If I have to then climb up on top of these later, then by all means I will. I'm going for yellow. Slightly out. Okay, let's try the end again. That should be okay. Now let's just make sure the bucket is clean. The mop. I don't need a whole new one. Now I've learnt from my mistake. What's it doing? I made a mistake last time in that I put it up against a wall so that this bit couldn't be seen, and then it broke. And I couldn't lower the mechanism. It's gonna throw, mate. Thank you. There you go, that'll do. And we'll deal with them at a later day. It's gonna be causing a mess, but you know what? What other option have I got? I'm not bringing a bucket and cleaning as I go. And all this wonderful nonsense. It's not happening. Okay. So this can go down. And this can go down. And that can go down there. And now the head is also down. There you go. I'm standing on the USB. Lovely. And now I can also see that I can't see anything else on any else. It's weird. It's weird to have a riser for one roof, because this is all we've needed it for, is this one roof. So that is weird. Oh crap. I've got the USB. I have to go back up. I forgot the USB, people. Okay. Pow. Can I get it from here? No, I can't. Okay. Come on. Come on, you went up higher than this earlier. Thank you. Alright, well that'll do. That will definitely do. And then bit. And now I'm not going to carry all those pieces to the disposal. I know I said I'm not going to bin it, and I'm not. I'm going to put it closer to the bin just because there's a chance I'd miss it. So I want to make sure that I know where that is. Yeah. Oh. Okay, legs. They're going to be too big for the bucket. To be honest, I got the bucket not really for the body parts, more for the wormy bits. Because they need a bucket. I'm not carrying all those little wormy bits back. I think I need... Oh. Well, now I have a bucket as well, in case I need it. Alright, so this one is going to stay there. And this one is going to be my new bucket. Now, you might... Again, if you haven't seen my streams, I have found that the bucket tips over if I hit it from the side like this. Whereas, if I'm standing on top of it, it doesn't really happen. So it just makes more sense for me to stand on it. It's a little bit longer to do, but it's considerably less buckets being thrown over, so makes more sense to me. Alright, now this can definitely go in there. So can that. There's one. There was like 3 or 4 of these, I think. This needs to go needs to go straight in. Okay, that's fine. I had to heavily turn down my my mouse sensitivity as well because it was giving me motion sickness. It was moving way too fast. So now if I clean these and there is any wormy bits in here, they'll move. So I'll see them jump. They couldn't have moved very fast, could they? Because they're definitely not there. I feel like they're all in... Oh. I feel like they all fell in that bush. Okay. This might fit. Yeah. There you go, let's get all this done. Okay. We've got all the little bits. Now I'm bound to have missed some. I can already sense. That I have, but that looks like that's everything. Okay, so what I'm now going to do, because I'm now done, I'm going to leave this out there because this is the next area I'm going into. This is this area here. So I am leaving that don't look safe on there, but I'll bring it in when I cane. This whole area looks done now. Let's give this a little burn. So that's in theory the whole of the outside. That's the whole of the outside done. And I'm coming up to 50 minutes, so you're looking at about, it's going to be about an hour for the outside. But you see, while I was doing the outside, if there was four of us, we could have had one person doing down here, one person doing down there, and the other one jumping between where they were needed. So yeah, I can see 4 people definitely doing this in an hour. It'll be interesting to see how messy the inside of these are going to be. Okay. Primary objective: rescue any remaining employees and secure the samples. Ice base. Down to secure their investment and rescue anyone still alive. So the storage rooms and collect any. Okay, fair enough. Now these are just little pads, and you don't have to get rid of these. I'll try and stick them all together just so that they're all in one place. Otherwise my mind screams at me. There's like a head. Okay, so it's good to know we've got this thing. But at the moment we don't need it. Because, well, so far I don't think we need it. I like to think I might have to reorganise the crates one at a later date, at the end. Got to make sure all the crates are within the area is the thing. I don't know if this is considered a crate or not. I still get a lot of confusion over it. So it can go there. And if it's not, it won't, you know, decrease anything. Okay. That looks like we are already off to a great start. Am I going to be able to stand on this without tipping it? I am. Okay. In fact, I can bring it in now. Yeah, I left it until now because I knock so many of these things over. However, if it's in the corner there, that should be okay. Oh, there's a USB. Okay. Kurt Norless, I think that says. Such small writing, it's so difficult to read. Well, it is for me. Especially when it's in the snow. Look, how can you read that? Oh yeah, I'm not playing. Lovely. I'm not playing in full screen, by the way. I'm not going to go too much detail, but I've already explained slightly in previous streams that my PC does not like full screen. Does not like full screen. And I have more issues with games that will only run in full screen. So if the game can not run in full screen, I won't. So far, the only game that really, at the moment, has to run in full screen is the train station renovation. It's the only need at the moment, which again, I'm not really playing for a little while now, so I'm not sure about Thursday. I'm going to be playing a brand new game. I've played it in the past a little bit. So I do kind of know what it's about, but I haven't played it for so long. I think there's been massive updates. Okay, that's a dead bucket. Oh god, that nearly went all over the place. Yeah, I think it's been such a long time since I played the game that it looks massively different, hugely different. So I'm interested to see quite how different it is. I went past it, and that is Thursday. I'm not saying what the game is. You'll have to come along. if you've been watching me, you'll know that I have been playing Card Life, but I've officially given up Card Life. It was fantastic that the developers gave me a copy of the game. Like, truly unbelievable, and I'm immensely grateful. However, it's just, I don't know, it's not a game. It's not a full game. Feels like it's a fun idea, and they've implemented the bit that's fun, but they haven't implemented the game side of it for me. Okay, let's read this. What the hell is going on? One employee after another is turning up dead, and I can hardly cope with the situation. Some people are now suggesting the specimens are somehow responsible. I'm not taking any chances. That's why I'm going to insist everyone's blood be screened for possible pathogens. Good for you. And wear a mask. Okay. Down we go. We've got a bucket down here. Oh, lovely. That's handy. I'm not going to burn that. I know I don't need to burn that. Let's clean this. I can hear like a spinning turbine, is what it sounds like. Okay, there was a lot more blood then than I realised. Let's clear all of that off as well. Still a little bit over there. Now let's clear it again. Lovely. Now we've got legs. Now again, legs are no good. Do not fit in buckets. Well, individual legs might. Blop. But yeah, no, two legs together, never fit in bucket. Oh, hold on, I can see. I can see them. The little buggers. Because it looks like they've put them close to the, put that one close to the wall to see if anyone touches the wall. You get too close to it, it will. Okay, and that's them all. Lovely. That's that bit cleaned and that bit cleaned. And now we do the wall. Lovely. Sorted. Okay, so we've done up to here. Now we've got to do down the stairs. Oh, should have known. I knew it was coming. I knew it was close. Lovely. Okay, well that got rid of that. Now we're going to have to move the body before we can. This will fit in there if I wangle it correctly, but the body won't. Okay. And you see, this is my point. If that bucket, if the water bucket was in the middle, yeah, there's no way I'd be able to walk around the way I am and not hit something, I tell you. Oh, I'm walking into a wall. Hold on. Mask stopped working. Okay. Okay, now we've got a few more of these. It's good because it means I don't have to worry about the one I've already got out there, because that was already filling up quite heavily. No, I think that's it. I'm not risking it. And this feels like this will be the last one of these. Yeah, that looks like the last one. Let's just finish this. And then this, and then we're down. Now I wonder if all three of those things are crates. Or is it just the one? Is it just that one brown one? Or the brown and the blue, or the brown and the blue and the green. Or just the brown and the green. So much. There's a dynamite there, that looks fantastic. What do I do with the dynamite? Alright, well let's put these... Let's try and put as much as we can in this. And then we can take that out and bin it. Whilst we are getting a new water bucket. Because the water bucket also needs binning. In fact, we can just take the water bucket out to bin it. Go. Okay, so I'm definitely not getting this finished in this video. This was kind of the problem. I have found that the train station renovation, I can pretty much do a train station in an hour. Mostly. Oh, I need a new one, I'll get one in a minute. But when it comes to... here we go. First aid. Alright. But yeah, when it comes to Viscera Cleanup, the levels are so much bigger. And there's so much more going on in them. That they take at least 2 videos longer. It's at least double, I think, minimum, of what they are. Which I'm kind of, you know, I would love... Oh, hello. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Where'd that go? Okay. Yeah, it's a bit... I would love... And I know it's not easy. Don't get me wrong. I understand it's not easy. But I would love for the levels to have got bigger, quicker. In train station renovation. I would have preferred for those levels to have been much bigger. There you go. Was that them all? Or was there another one? There is another one by the entrance. Okay, I thought there was another one. And if anything, it's a bit of a shame, because yeah, I sped through the levels one a week. Even the bigger level I thought would take me a lot longer, and I actually did it in a reasonable time. So it's one of those arguments where I like to think that in train station renovation the levels are going to get bigger. But if I'm only playing this game for 6 weeks, let's say, provided I can do this one level in 2 weeks, and then I do a big level, that might take me the other 4 weeks. So that would be the end. That would be it, 2 levels. Whereas 6 weeks for train station could be the rest of the game. It could be the rest of the 6 levels that are left. So I mean, I've got some ideas of what I want to do if I do run out of... I don't think any of them need cleaning. Yeah, let's say for example I play this for 6 weeks, and then I do train station renovation, and I finish the game in 6 weeks. I will then come back to this for 6 weeks. And then after, I mean, that's a long time. That's 4 months and a bit, I think. That's like at least 4 months. So we're looking at Christmas at that point. So in my mind, by that time, I already have a game that I can play that is similar, and actually made by the same people that do the train station games. So, you know, that's not a problem. Plenty of content for Tuesdays. Wednesdays, I am currently playing PC Sim, PC Building Simulator, and people seem to like that. It's one of the very few games that I'm actually getting quite a few likes and quite a few comments on. So there's a chance PC Building Sim will actually be the midweek game for some time. I'm just going to keep going through it, keep going through the career mode. Now it's interesting, that body, oh there it is. I was like, that body doesn't have a USB, but it does. And you see, you can't see these things. I don't want to just leave it there, because I will just not notice it. However, my Thursday games are a bit up in the air at the moment. I was playing Staxel, which I absolutely love to pieces, but it's very samey. It's very build a house for this person, build a house for that person, build a house for this person. They all want basically the same stuff, so just do the same thing over and over again. Just, you know, I'm just not a fan. Okay, what's this say? I've been put in charge of the catalogue, the samples, before storing them in the cryo freezer. Surely amazing how much material there is in these specimens. I swear there wasn't that much matter when we took it out of them. I'll store the samples as requested, but first I'll weigh each sample when I'm done. If I'm right, there could be a huge breakthrough. Okay. Right, so we're going to put these all together. I've now knocked that over, but I'm just walking over it. Yeah, we put it over here, didn't we? There you go. Just keep them together. They don't need to be had anything done with them, to be honest. You get closer to the wall. Aha, so we have flares. Now, I can't remember if flares need to be burned. I don't think they do. But it's that thing where I stick them all together, and if at the end there's a message that says, oh, someone got hold of some flares and died. Okay, so there's a nasty body in there. None of those need destroying. But yeah, if at the very end it says, oh, there's a flare and someone burned themselves on a flare, then I will know that obviously it's something that we need to deal with, and I can come back. Because I always save before I complete. So I'll just come back and finish it off. And the same with the dynamite. If I put that dynamite into the furnace, they're just going to blow up and put sparks and everything everywhere. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to leave them there. Another cold day. I mean, you're in the Arctic. Okay. So, I'm going to put these in that place anyway. And then we've got a body part here. I don't want to knock the table over. I'm also not 100% sure. Oh, I'll knock that over again. I'm also not 100% sure if I touch the end of this onto a wall or a floor, whether it will leave a splat mark. So I was doing my best to just not. I'm sure it will. If I just drop it, it would leave a splat mark. can't stop walking into that thing. Oh, let me grab that. Oh, actually, right. Okay, so let's go and save. Let's go over save 0. Because I can already foresee that if I did something wrong with that and it exploded, I'd be furious. Alright, so that just leaves that there, which just needs cleaning. This one that's got body parts. And that one which has body parts. But there are a lot of body parts. Okay, so. Oh. Let's clean this one up because there's no body parts in that one. There you go. That one's fine enough to do. Can't even stand on this one. Alright, so I've got the 2 bins in this area. Oh, I've got so many crates and buckets and things. Alright, let's start taking them out. Alright, so yes. Basically, I am going to be organising this more at the end. Because I'm going to have to make sure that they all fit in the line. That's a good point. I haven't seen any bullet holes anywhere. I mean, my scanner will pick them up. Oh, so many. Alright, let's take these. Oh, I knocked the first aid thing. There you go. I mean, how many fire crates do these people need, may I ask? It's insane. Lovely. And this is kind of my point. I could just leave these upstairs. But, I mean, they're going to have to go all the way over here eventually. As I'm holding it now, why wouldn't I go and just carry this all the way over there now? Makes so much more sense. And then the blue ones will probably have to be on top, I think, because there's a load on the second place as well. But this will get the majority of this, because then again, in theory, all that will be left in here at that point will be those 2 pools. And they're not going to be fun to deal with. I think I might leave 1 crate down there, because I think I need to use a crate to get up and in. Okay. Because obviously I couldn't jump in just now, so I'm thinking one of these will do nicely. That should then help me. Yep, there you go. Alright, so I can leave that one down there specifically, because I know that one works. And then I might start throwing these on top of the reds now. Well, that's the last one anyway. Oh, that red is going to really annoy me. I'm going to have to replace it. I want that blue, sorry. I'm going to have to replace it with a red next time I see one. For now, the fact that there's a corner missing is more frustrating. I don't know, I feel like these body parts are going to be too big. They look like the same alien from, or created creature, whatever we're going to call them, as was in the other levels. And if they are, then there is a high possibility that that all the body parts are just going to be too big for the bucket. So I'm going to have to go backwards and forwards. Oh, with every body part that's in these pools. Alright, well let's carry this lot out now anyway. There you go. And that will clear the area nicely. But like I said, they've all got to be over the line, so at the moment they can just go upstairs and that's fine. Like I said, I saw considerably more barrels than crates in the other one, so provided they're just all done, provided they're all in the rough area, I can worry about the organisation at the end. Whereas with these, if there are no more and I can get them all in there now, then that's done. I'll leave that one over there. And then before I do go to the other area, I'm going to have a quick look. And just see, because if there's not that many pieces in these buckets, I might do them now. Oh. I'm not gonna do that from up there because I know for a fact I'm gonna kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. It's a joke. It's a joke. Kick the bucket. Lovely. Because yeah, look at all those pieces. Oh no, I think I touched the ceiling. Yeah, I feel like all these body parts are just too big for the item buckets. Which is frustrating, because I'm now going to have to go backwards and forwards with all of these pieces. And I am the one doing it, so... I touched the ceiling, okay. No, forward. Forward. Here we go. Funky type tendril army thing. And then we can get this room ticked off, because at the moment this outside, well that's a tick, that is, as far as I'm aware. Have I missed things? Probably. But as far as I'm concerned, oh, that's not good. Okay, I can now. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get out. This will fit, maybe. Yeah, well, lovely. Means I've got less place to go. Less, yeah, back and forth. In you go. Thank you. Then we've got this. Oh, that's alright. That's alright, I can clean that, that's not a problem. Okay, now can I fit much more in that? I'll ask myself, not knowing the answer. We got that, right, this. Let's go with this. Come back to me. That's what I wasn't doing. That was my fault. Because this is new. I haven't played this for a little while. I keep forgetting that if you pick things up and move them, they come closer to you. I'll check the bucket that's out here. But I don't think... Oh, get ready. Oh, that was a pretty long one. I don't think there's any really space in this one either. Oh, actually... No, I'm going to get rid of this. Let's get a new one. There we go. Let's go for it. Let's shoot for a new one. Lovely. Because I can only cross my fingers and hope that I'm going to be able to put some of the stuff in that bin over there as well. Okay, so this bit is fine. See, I didn't want to... Oh, nice. I didn't want to move it too close because I might struggle to fit it in if I can't judge. But let's give it... Oh, hello, what's this? What's happening? It's freaking out. That is going to be a problem. I'm not happy about that one bit. Oh. Because I feel like that is now going to beep when I do the scanner. That bucket's a dead bucket. Alright, now let's grab this. Because obviously this will never... Oh, hey. Hello. You're back. Glad to see. We are mostly done in... The outside is done, as far as I'm aware. And... down here is largely done now. There's only one little... there's something over there I haven't got rid of yet, but... I'm going to empty this, because that's now a dead bucket as well. Yeah, I feel like I can't get 100... Well, all the other levels have been over 100% so far, but that is going to screw me. I have just had an item disappear into the nothingness. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it back. Hopefully we can. Otherwise that'll just be left there, and it'll beep when I do the scanner, but there'll be nothing I can do about it, so... We'll see. We'll see if it will. I'm going to try and get it back now. Yeah, well, let's clean this first. That was a mistake. Now let's go to my broom. See. Right, it was here. Is the... Oh, no. It was... Yeah. There was something here that as I grabbed, like a body part, as I grabbed it, it freaked out, glitched, wouldn't come up, and then disappeared. And I'm concerned that that's now going to beep. Okay, well, that's fine. That's annoying, but fine. Yes, it does. It is very much a snowy graveyard, which is weird. Oh, no, is that not going to come as well? There we go. It's funny, yeah, that... Because I have said this before, but I feel like this game is quite an old game now, so there won't be any changes made, and there won't be whatever. But possible future games and things, I would love for this to be a game that you could also fight in. Because it's weird that no one survived on either side. I'd love for there to be a monster hiding somewhere and you have to fight it. I think that would be And that would be quite fun. Right, let's move this here. Will that fit in? It will. Lovely. What's FP? I mean, do you literally just mean first-person shooter, or is that the initials of a game? Because yeah, that's what I mean. Like this kind of game that has like cleaning elements and tidying up and stuff, but also elements of first-person shooter. Because I think that would be fun. You could always have. Let's show. The gun that gets rid of the bullets. This one here. Rather than have that as a separate item that you can drop, just every player has one, like you already have the mop, and you can use it to shoot. And then obviously, yeah, the more that you end up killing, the more you're going to have to clean up as well. So it's like a double-edged sword. That bucket looks full. So... oh. I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm nowhere near played every... I've nowhere near played every map. I played 5 or 6 so far. And I have found one where it was the bad scientist, and in that map there are these monsters in whole, not in pieces, and they are but they're in like a water, like a container. They're not moving. I haven't come across any that are actually alive yet. Although if there is, I'm great to... I definitely look forward to it. Because it's something different, you know. What did I knock? Oh yeah, okay, I knocked that. I wasn't sure what I knocked. Okay, so that should have got rid of all of them. So now we can just clean. And there we go. So, yeah, there you go. That's this whole area down here done. I've left the bombs because I'm not putting the dynamite in the furnace unless I really have to, and I have left the flares. But we now have in here to do. I know I'm going to kick that over being there, but let's give it a try. Okay, well, yeah, what I'll do a little research, because I've been on hour and a half, coming to an hour and a half, and I've got about 15 more minutes until I need to go. But what I might do is before the next stream next week, I'll do a little bit of research, and if I can find a map that has the live creatures on it, I might just load it up at the beginning of next week just to see. Okay, let's just to see what happens. We'll go and see them. All right, let's grab this, and then we'll get in here and see how big this area is. Lovely. Make sure none of these are moved. They're moving, but they're not moved out of the way fully yet, so that's fine. That's fine. Oh, crates and crates and crates. And barrels and barrels and barrels. Let's grab this. There was an accident in the lab today. I found Dr. Carpenter dead. Dr. Blair couldn't tell me how he died. Even stranger is the fact that Dr. Blair was in the lab when it happened, I swear. Things will be getting weirder and weirder since we thawed those damn specimens. yeah, it would appear that even though they were being kind of digged out and stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, even though they were being like stuff done to them, it feels like they still had. Okay, I need a first aid kit there. Yeah, they still have the ability to kind of control the brains of the scientists. Oh, I knew that was one too many. Every time. At least it makes sure. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. And that one. Although it is interesting that this person literally just left, yeah, 2 body parts and a name tag. So they feel like they were eaten. Although I don't have a... Oh, I don't have a bin. Okay, oh, it's only here, so that's fine. Oh. Dear. Don't like this. Oh no! It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. I went past. I need to... Oh, it's just inside. I was like, where's my bucket? I couldn't find it. Oh no. Okay. Just everything went wrong at once there. There we go. Oh god. Lovely. Be careful of the bucket. There we go. And now we pick this up. That's why I like to put the little bits in buckets anyway. I mean, that's what they're for. Because obviously, yeah. Okay, my face is in the furnace. There you go. Okay, let's grab one now, because there is going to be other stuff I'm going to need. Hey! I shouldn't say this. But so far the dispensers have been very good to me. I have yet to be dispensed any body parts from either of the dispensers, so actually I'm quite happy with that, because there's a high possibility I might not need to grab any more of the bucket dispensers now. I don't think you can. You can die in this game. No. No, I cannot get in the furnace physically. I know that you can die. There's like bombs that you can set off. In some of the levels there are like automatic guns that you can set off. Oh, hello. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Oh no, I'm knocking everything over. It's alright, none of it makes marks. No, not the water bucket, don't you dare. Okay. Alright, let's put it down. Okay. Go in long ways. And shut the door, and that'll make sure that it will... In fact, I don't need the door shut. I'm gonna come... Oh no, I might do. The body came out. Let's leave the door shut. There you go. So yeah, there's nothing on that table, so that didn't matter. Okay, that's done. It's weird, because I still haven't seen any bullet holes or bullet casings, yet I have the gun to get rid of the bullet holes. That's not a door. I've got bits and bits. And then you've got bits and bits. I can clear that up. Lovely. Then we've got some barrels and some buckets. That's really weird. I wonder what that's for then. I'm going to have to come across them when I scan, I suppose. Because it's strange. It's strange that there are no visible bullet holes that I've noticed yet it's given me the gun to get rid of them. I mean, like I said, I've only done 5 or 6 levels so far, but I haven't come across a level that has given me an item like that bullet hole got rid of gun, and there haven't been any use for it. I don't know. Okay, well, that will be the next episode now. So, what I'm gonna do, pop. Okay, so realistically, all I have left now is this room. This room, organising the barrels and the crates, and the scanning. I've got to scan because I have to make sure. I have to see where the bullet holes are that I'm missing, or make sure. Make sure that I've got everything. So this is where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave him hanging. I'm going to leave him hanging, and I'm going to save it over that one. Lovely. Yeah, so that'll be it. So tomorrow I'm going to be back, and I'm going to be building PCs. Well, I'm going to be fixing PCs more than building PCs in PC Builder Simulator. And yep, I'm going to be playing a brand new game on Thursday. So if you want to come by and see what that is, obviously come by and see what it is. I'll be back with this next week.